What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the channel. As expected, we got the Chromatic dev stream today with all the big news of what's to come, and it really involves the entire Dungeon Defenders universe. So, nearly all of the Dungeon Defenders games are getting updates or have something pending or upcoming in the immediate future. Now, first off, I want to apologize for the background video. The servers are down right now, so I couldn't record any new background video. So this is just the background of me playing through that last Onslaught run on my Mystic. Now, jumping into the servers, let's just head right to that. Servers are down as of the recording time of this video, and part of that is a maintenance, but additionally also a server merge. Right now, the bulk of players play on the US East server, with a smaller amount on the EU server and an even smaller amount on the US West server. Something that Chromatic has mentioned many times in the past, but was reaffirmed again today, is that although there are those different region servers, most of the information is still all being funneled or piped through the US East server, as that is the server that handles the entire back end of the game. So with that in mind, they are eliminating the US West and the EU server and just going to have one large server for Dungeon Defenders 2. That update could be out and back live by the time I get this video published. However, right now, as of the recording time, the servers are currently down. Another thing I wanted to mention up front is, as it was advertised on the Kickstarter for DoE, the Kickstarter rewards will not be out until later this year. The Kickstarter rewards are all going to come at the same time. They're digital rewards. You'll get a survey to fill out, and then once those surveys all get processed, then there will be a link for you to go to that is going to list all of your codes, similar to other Kickstarters that have gone in the past. Now, starting off with Dungeon Defenders 1 news, there is a new hero coming to DD1, and that is the Warden. Many of you all will remember the Warden for Dungeon Defenders Awakened. This is actually the original Dryad from DD2. Later on, the Dryad's model and everything was completely reworked prior to her being launched to the Dryad that we know today that was part of that Terraria crossover. However, the Warden is the OG Dryad. Now, the Warden, of course, is in DDA and an absolute powerhouse, and is coming to DD1. Now, this update is currently in beta testing on DD1, so anyone that's interested to check it out, make sure you join the DD RNG Discord server. I will put links to that down in the description below. Now, on the DD2 news front, we got the news of what is to come, and that is the Fairy Tale update. The Fairy Tale update is going to include a new map, a new hero, a new Defender Pass, and more that they did not want to announce quite yet. And more importantly, Chromatic has changed their mind after that stat squish and is bringing Chaos 11. So Chaos 11 will be the big enchilada as far as the Fairy Tale update. The new hero that will be coming is the Jester. The Jester, of course, makes a brief appearance on that Wild Westival map, and the Jester, of course, is a fan favorite from Dungeon Defenders 1 and will be coming to Dungeon Defenders 2. Now, no doubt it will be slightly different flavored than DD1. I'm assuming it will be a similar or the same character model that is on or shown in the cutscenes on that Wild Westival map. However, the Jester will be arriving as part of the Fairy Tale update. Now, Chaos 11, they did mention is going to be hard. Lots of people were asking, well, how many Chaos tiers will there be overall? Now that there's been a change of heart in going above Chaos 10. That wasn't answered. However, we'll have to see how it goes, and it probably depends on how well the Chaos 11 update is received. Now, another important thing to note, Nolan mentioned that he was not super happy with how updates have gone for DD2 in the last several rounds, where there's a part 1 and then a part 2 and then sometimes even a part 3. And this update will come as one big enchilada. So it will be one big update. It will have everything in it. Chaos 11, the new hero, the new map, the new Defender Pass, whatever else is coming that they didn't mention yet. And will not be broken up into different parts. Now, with that in mind, it is going to take a while to get this update completed, and their goal right now is to get it out in 2025. So this Chaos 11 update should be here before the end of the year. Console players have no doubt had the brunt of performance issues throughout the entire life of Dungeon Defenders 2. Nolan also mentioned that they are making a dedicated effort to optimize console performance, and that is going to be rolling out in several forms over the next coming months. So big stuff coming to Dungeon Defenders 2. Chaos 11's coming, y'all. Brand new Chaos tier. And part of this update as well is there is going to be an event with it. Now, Nolan clarified this is an event. They have thought about making it a permanent feature in the game, which, to be honest with you, I think it should be a permanent feature. And that is there's going to be a catch-up mechanic that will allow new players to blast through to about Chaos 7 much faster through a quest line. Now, once again, they're not sure how they want to handle this. Will it be like an event quest line that is only available for a certain time after every major update, or if this will be a permanent feature to the game? Now, lots of players, of course, that have been playing Dungeon Defenders 2 for bazillions of hours want more at the end. Well, Chaos 11 is coming for you to be able to get a new tier. However, a free-to-play game's lifeblood is going to be dependent on new players. So the game needs to be able to capture new players and hold them when they come to the game. As with every free-to-play game, DD2 is no different. There's constantly a new flow of players coming into the game. However, there needs to be a way to hang on to these players so they don't just play through the campaign or to Chaos 1 or Chaos 2 and then move along to another game. So this catch-up mechanic should help retain some of these brand new players and give opportunities for more people to get through a little further in the game much quicker. DDA fans will be very happy to hear that development for Dungeon Defenders Awaken is going to recommence. There will be more coming to Dungeon Defenders Awakened, and we've got confirmation of that today. Now, it's not going to be a full-blown community development team like Dungeon Defenders 1 has. However, Chromatic is hiring members from the community that have coding experience that are fans of DDA to start working on updates for DDA. This will be in community development team fashion. However, these will be employees of Chromatic, and it will be overseen directly from Chromatic. Now, of course, this new team is just now being assembled, so there's no news on what updates are to come quite yet. However, there is more coming for DDA, and we will have to see exactly what that brings. And then Defenders of Etheria was mentioned, and there is going to be a little bit of a focus change, where original Defenders of Etheria was just going to be a Survivors-like game, like Vampire Survivors. They want to make some changes to the game. One of the things that Chromatic feels is kind of the lifeblood of their games is the tower element. So towers are coming, and we, of course, will get more news and more teasers on what is to come with DoE. So that's what we got today. For those that are looking for a TLDW, then basically Kickstarter rewards are going to be coming closer to the end of the year. There's a new Warden hero coming to DD1. Dungeon Defenders 2 is being condensed to one server. There is a big Chaos 11, the Fairy Tale update coming to DD2 at the end of the year. This is going to feature Chaos 11, a new map, a new hero, a new Defender Pass, and more things. They didn't want to spill the entire deal. The new hero is going to be the Jester. Additionally, DDA is getting its own development team from the community, and we'll be hearing more news on that soon. Let me know what you all think down in the comments below. I am looking forward to this one. And of course, as we get more news, I will be posting it all up right here on the channel. So thanks a ton for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you soon.